Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be starting off with some MegaMek. And there we go. I think that's a little better. Sorry about that. So we are picking up exactly where we left off last week. I believe it was, let me pull up the round report. It was deployment phase for round 14, and as you can see, it's our aircraft support's turn to deploy. We are let's see, this is round 14, so we're not getting these guys on round 15 yet. We are at 85% of our team. Team 2 is at 53% of their forces. We are at 89% of our forces. Our house officer is at 47%. The convoy is at 42%. Yeah, looks like we took a loss on this one, guys. Hey, Varank, how's it going? I got an company level MechWarrior 5 mission. It was intense. Oh, it sounds like. I'll bet. We did almost neutralize enough of the enemy Op4 to call this a win, but they took out, I think, enough of the... Well, we've got 3 units remaining. They've destroyed 2. Now remember, one of the ones they destroyed was worth a lot of points, so as long as we can get the other 2 across the field, I think we can swing this. At least that's how I'm going to play it. We do have this APC up here, which has 6-9 movement points, which means he's moving like 2 hexes a turn in the darkness. He's going to be taking fire from this Zephyr with 3 medium lasers, I think. Alright, so next step is going to be placing our players. Is that not under game? Board, game, file? Game? Player settings? No. I think I'm missing something here. Game options, edit bots. They changed it. It's now edit bots. Okay, and we will be replacing House Officer, the Convoy, the Op4, and the Aircraft with Princesses. Works for me. Oh. That's why the lighting seemed a little bit off. Okay, so we've got 2 Thumpers landing in 1 turn. We've also got 2 Thumpers landing this turn, which I'm still confused about why we're not getting 4 per turn, but I mean, as long as they're not landing on us, I'm good. We'll have Tentacle Shogun continue moving off the field. We'll have, I think, Scarponi gonna try to come down this way. The Orion was gonna try to come up this way. Let's see. Now the Grasshopper was squaring off against this Lancelot. The Lynx was sitting here doing nothing. I would like to try to take out these 2 tanks if we can. I think the only way we can do that is like from this hex. So we'll go ahead and move to that hex this turn. We'll try to take out the Hachiman and the Battle Mech recovery tank. We'll see what the Lancelot decides to do. Griffin successfully gets up. Mechbuster flies off the map. The air support did help a bit a few turns ago, but last few turns they've been less helpful. The Hachiman takes 5 to the left side from Thumper fire, leaving it with 1 structure and stunning the crew for a turn. That means any shot to the left side is going to just finish it for him. So let's go ahead. We'll do the largest at the Hachiman. Because we can do that on 8s. And then instead of 10s, we'll go for 7s on the heavy battle mech recovery vehicle. And again, we're going to be targeting the front. We're going to go for 2 on him. Hopefully one of them hits. Hopefully it doesn't hit his strong side. We've got no shots with the Marauder. The Orion only has the Lancelot and only on a 10. We'll go ahead and take a 10. We'll throw in a couple of 12s. Make it 3, I think, to be heat neutral or thereabouts. We'll go 1 heat over. Scarponi has the Hachiman on 7s. Has the Lynx on 7s as well. And the Lynx is in forced withdrawal because both of his side torsos are open, but he still has all of his weapons. So I don't think I want to be shooting at the Lynx. Not until I can get everyone to gang up on him and try to take him down in 1 turn. We'll take a couple of 7s at the Hachiman in case the Grasshopper doesn't do the job. Griffin went down, no gyro. So this mission is definitely a failure now, because we have not only lost the convoy, but we've lost our liaison. Grasshopper hits the Hachiman in the rear with a large laser. It's down to 11 armor. Hits the heavy battle mech recovery vehicle in the front with a medium laser. The heavy battle mech recovery vehicle is finally destroyed. Surprised it took so long considering. Well, I guess that was a low priority target. Lancelot hits the Griffin in the center torso of the PPC. Griffin loses its engine and gyro and all that good stuff. The Orion missing the Lancelot on 10s and 12s. The Warhammer at the Hachiman hits it in the left side. Finally gets the kill on the Hachiman. The Goshawk hits the Griffin in the center torso and the right leg with the Ultra Autocannon, which means he's only got 2 shots left with it. And the medium pulse laser hits the right arm and the center torso. Yeah, that Griffin is so toast. Machine guns to the left torso, machine gun to the right torso. Griffin misses the Hachiman on a 9. Yeah, I just want to finish playing this out so that I can try to snag that Ultra Autocannon as salvage. But yeah, this mission is officially a loss. Looks like there's 2 of them left. And 2 left in the convoy. Well, I guess there are still 2 left in the convoy. Primary outfor is at 47%. But we're gonna continue. We're gonna keep going. If we have had a win earlier, if we would have ended. Would we have had a win earlier if we would have ended? No. As of last check, we still did not have the victory conditions. It was just now we finally crossed that threshold. So yeah, up until now, we had no victory conditions at all. We'll go ahead and jump you out. Where'd the Goshawk go? Let's have the Grasshopper maybe jump over here, try to do a little bit of scouting, and try to get some back shots on the Lancelot. Mr. McGorilla, hey. I'm glad you were able to make it back. I assume your meetings went well. Or meeting if you still have some left. Where did this Goshawk go? Alright, Goshawk enters depth 1 water and succeeds at that because he only needed a 2. Now, if only I knew where that had occurred. They both went well, quick and to the point, which I always appreciate. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad you were able to knock that out quickly. Right, Marauder's skipping its firing phase. Oh, there's the Goshawk. Well, we've got him on 7s. It's gonna be what, 7s and 9s? We'll take all the 9s, we'll take the LRM, we'll take the SRM, and then we'll follow that with the cluster munitions on a 6. Let's see, Scarponi I don't think is gonna have any targets, except maybe the Lancelot. Outside of visual and sensor range. Okay, so Scarponi has no targets other than the Lynx. Grasshopper, still relatively fresh, taking fire from the Lancelot, who appears to have flipped his arms. We've got him in the back on 9s. We'll do 1 large, since we're carrying some heat into this round. We'll do 1 large and all the mediums, and that'll cool us down a little bit. 9s is not great. I'm thinking next turn we might be able to land some better hits. He's faster than us, but we've got jump jets. The jump jets make it hard to hit. So does his speed. Lancelot at the Grasshopper, missing on an 11. Nice. The Orion at the Goshawk hits him in the center torso with a medium laser, hits him in the right torso with a medium laser. 5 SRMs. Oh, to the right arm, center torso, right torso destroyed, blowing off the right arm and critting on the targeting computer. I was kind of hoping to save that. And the LBX lands 4 pellets to the center torso and right torso. Or no, to the center torso and left leg, which is behind cover. The Goshawk hits the Orion in the right leg and the right torso with his last 2 shots from the Ultra AC-10. Right torso is down to 2 armor. Medium pulse lasers to the right arm and center torso, down to 10 and 3 on that arm and the center torso. The Grasshopper at the Lancelot would have hit him in the left leg, but he's got partial cover. Glance to blow off his right arm, down to 2 armor. The Orion needs a 4 to stay standing, gets a 9. The Goshawk needs a 4, gets a 7. And I assume the Goshawk is going to start bugging out since he's run out of ammunition for his primary weapon. The Goshawk is up 5 heat, but that's okay. He's not going to be building up anything next turn, I don't think. The Orion is at 3 heat. Everyone else is running cool. I want that autocannon. I'm going to chase him down if I have to. Alright. Mech Buster deploying next round. We've got the medium strike fighter turn after that. We're not worried about the battle value at this point. We're just worried about initiative. Which, oh, I missed initiative. I don't know if we're going last or not. Kind of a bummer. Tentacle Shogun, you can continue moving off the map. The Goshawk appears to have stood still this turn. It is listed as crippled. Ultra autocannon 10, left torso out of ammo. Okay. We can't quite get him to short range of the mediums. We're gonna have to keep the LRMs out of it, I think, at this range. Scarponi can go. Oh, Scarponi has to go this way. Get up there. Grasshopper can get the Lancelot on the right side without running, or without jumping, I mean. If we do jump, can't quite get in his back. We can get close enough to him. We could maybe try to kick out his right leg, which is already damaged. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so we want to keep the Goshawk's left torso intact. Boomerang and Mech Busters fly off the map. Yeah, our aerial supports. I feel like for a while there it was keeping up with the artillery. And yeah, the artillery just killed a pilot. Did 70 damage. No, sorry. Did 100 damage to a pilot who could only take 1 point of damage. That was slightly overkill. Tentacle Shogun is going to skip his firing. The Orion at the Goshawk has him on. We've got him on a 7 with the solid slug. I don't want to take that. I don't want to hit him in the center torso with that. Or, I mean, you know, the right arm would transfer into the center torso. I just hope it doesn't hit his leg or something. So we've got him on and a 10 and a 9. Yeah. It's time to Alpha Strike. Shoot at him on a 9 from across the field, and we will bust into him with some 8s, I think. All but 1 to go 3 heat over. Or actually, wait. It's always time to Alpha Strike. We've got the Goshawk on 8s as well. I did not realize. Yeah, that's definitely priority. No, wait, we're on his left side. We're on his left side. We can't hit him in the leg. His arm is weak. His left torso has taken some damage. It's his center torso we want to take out. We'll go for the Lancelot. We'll do it like that. Alright, there's hoping. Let's see what we can do. Alright, Lancelot hits the Orion in the right torso of the PPC down to 8 structure. Ouch. Orion at the Goshawk hits him. Would have hit him in the left leg with the LB-10X, but he's underwater. Medium laser to the center torso. Crits on the engine and destroys the Goshawk. Very nice. Also critting on the gyro. Scarponi missing the Lancelot. Grasshopper at the Lancelot hits him in the right arm, leaving him with 4 structure. Hits him in the center torso with a medium laser. Hits him in the right torso twice for 2 glancing blows for a total of 4 damage and 1 potential crit, which does not carry through. No one took 20 plus. Alright, let's see if we can go for the kick. On a 5, yeah, I like those odds. Alright, can we leg him? Oh no, we can roll a 3 and miss. At least we didn't fall down. Alright. So, Lynx is an inner sphere mech, so I'm not worried about snagging him. The Lancelot's an inner sphere mech, so I'm not worried about snagging him. But the more salvage there is on the field, the more we can take. So it stands to reason that we would want to continue destroying them, provided we don't lose the right torso on the Orion or something. At this point, even a large laser would do it. Team 2 is at 23% and falling fast. Alright, Thumper's landing next turn. Tentacle Shogun continuing to advance towards the side of the map. Let's see, the Orion no longer has the Goshawk as a target. We can get into visual range of the Lancelot. Scarponi will move. We'll go ahead and turn here. Grasshopper will move to the flank of the Lancelot and keep his arms free for punching, I think. I'm really hoping that the Lancelot doesn't get lucky with his large laser on our right torso. APC flees the battlefield and carries foot platoon with it, so that is 2 support points in the bag. Lancelot moved backwards over an elevation change, needs a 5, gets a 7. Good deal. Thumper's landing, or Thumper's missing their intended targets. Tentacle Shogun will not be firing. Orion at the Lancelot on 7s. Yeah, that'll be solid slug on 7s, 9s with the mediums. We'll skip the LRMs on a 10 and we'll throw in the SRM on a 9 to go 2 heat over. Scarponi, can we take on the Lynx on 7s? Maybe we'll wait a turn, or maybe we'll just end it after we take out the Lancelot. In the meantime, we do have the Lancelot out of range, so we'll skip on that. And the Grasshopper, that'll be, I think, 2 larges and 4 mediums. That'll give us a cooldown turn and let us punch him in the leg. On hopefully like 6s. If we can't just destroy him outright during the shooting phase, which would be nice, but is highly unlikely because he doesn't carry ammunition. Lancelot on 7s and 9s, missing the Orion. Very nice. The Orion at the Lancelot hits him in the right torso, critting on his PPC and his engine. Medium lasers, glancing off the center torso and the left arm. SRMs glancing off the left leg and left arm, down to 0 armor on that left arm. The Grasshopper at the Lancelot hits him in the center torso with a glancing blow from a large laser, down to 7 armor. Medium laser solidly connects to the right leg, down to 9. Medium laser solid connection to the right arm, destroyed and transfers into the right torso. Medium laser to the right torso, glancing blow. Medium laser to the left leg, solid blow, down to 3 armor. Needs a 6 to stay standing, gets a 10, does not go down. Alright, so now we can hopefully punch him in the leg on 5s on the right side kick table, which is going to be the right side, right leg. Hopefully we can do this turn what we couldn't do last turn. By which I mean, 14 damage. We did kick him in the right, or we punched him in the right leg, critting on his upper, lower, hip, and foot, and transferring into the right torso. Lancelot goes down, takes 6 damage to the left arm, critting on his upper arm. Needs a 15 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 5. Brenda needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 11. I think we can claim the Lancelot now. I don't know if I want to, it's Inner Sphere attack. But yeah, the Lynx and the Lancelot are the only 2 units left, it looks like. Yeah, you know what? We can go ahead and call it now. We've got the UAC on the field. We control the battlefield pretty well, I'd say. Team 2 has 3 units remaining, including all 3 crippled, apparently. That would be the Lancelot, the Lynx, and the Zephyr? Oh yeah, there's a Zephyr up there that can't move. We need to make sure we get the ammo. Oh, yeah. Because clan weapons take different ammunition than inner sphere weapons. And it's not like HBS Battletech where you can just pick up 1 bin and it's good forever. No, you have to claim every shot. Oh, and he emptied his bins. We are not going to be able to use that UAC. Not until we get some ammo for it. Okay, so we can expect this to take a second, as it does. There we go. Yeah, we controlled the battlefield. The Orion and the Marauder both suffered heavy damage. The Orion went internal on the left arm and the right torso, but didn't take any critical damage. Just ran out of LRM-15 ammo in one of his bins. The Marauder, likewise, no critical damage, just went internal on the center torso. Which honestly is scary enough that I, you know, felt like I needed, still feel like it was a right move to go ahead and get off the field as soon as possible. The Lynx escaped. Yes. If he could get out of the water. The Zephyr is an inner sphere tech. The Royal Demon is inner sphere. Hachiman is a clan support tank. Does not come with much ammo. Streak SRM4 though, that's pretty sweet. And some ER medium lasers. Very nice. So that's gonna be the Hachiman, which costs less than 500,000 C-bills, and the Goshawk for 2.4 million C-bills. Yeah, I think that's really all we want. Did we capture anyone? We captured a couple of people from the Hachiman. Captured a couple of people from the heavy battle mech recovery vehicle. That appears to be it. The demon tank was that was air support, I believe. The Zephyr was I think that was by an APC. And the Lancelot, wait, the first Lancelot went to, well heck, we can give this Lancelot to the Grasshopper, because it looks like, yeah, he got 2 kills, the heavy battle mech recovery vehicle and the Lancelot, which we're giving to him. Tentacle Shogun got the Zephyr, Scarponi got the Lancelot and the Hachiman, and Nairn Limbrick got the Sentinel. And the Goshawk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only Tentacle Shogun looks like only got 1 kill. Everyone else got 2. That's unfortunate. Let's see. The Shugosha was going to make it eventually. And that's what we were banking on. Preserve 50%. Yes, we did that. Force withdrawal 50%. Yes, we did that. We did not preserve the Griffin. But we did preserve 50% of our forces. Yes, we are calling that a victory for all. Alright. in the infirmary, we've got 4 prisoners who just showed up. We can give those all to Elsa. Broken rib, internal bleeding. She is a veteran, so she can handle most of the stuff on her own pretty well. Sprains and lacerations, cuts and a laceration. Yeah, I think the severe internal bleeding is really the only major. I mean, we've got 2 with severe internal bleeding and a punctured lung and lost his right leg and a broken left leg. So she is doing work. We got some bondsmen out of it. Yeah, yeah, we do. They're tank crew members, so maybe not the most valuable bondsmen, but it does look like we convinced Angus and Sergio to defect, so that's cool. Also Rashid, so 3 out of 4, not bad. Let's see, 20,000 Seabills in battle loss compensation for the Warhammer, 104 for the Orion, and 54 for the Marauder, almost 55. The Grasshopper took no damage whatsoever. Didn't expend any ammo. Wow. Didn't lose anything but his cool. Alright, so, the Goshawk. We're going to be salvaging that. And the Hachiman, we're going to be, well, we don't have any choice but to salvage that. We do have our mechs back from, let's see, what was that, Mariana Lance? Yeah. Angler and the Gundog were Mariana Lance. We do have a couple of days, actually, no, we've got like a day before Galatea gets back. So we're gonna have quite a lot of repairs to do in the next couple of days. Let's see. Let's start with the Gundog's left torso. We can have Elena. Hang on. Elena Angus. Mechanic. Mech tag. Elena Angus does not have any edge. Has 10 XP. Does not have any edge. We need to do something about that. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and set edge triggers on. That's going to be fail repair check. And we might as well fail refit roll. So anyone who has edge, as far as our mech techs now at least, is going to use them when they need them. I might as well go ahead and do that to the mechanics. Set edge trigger on, break apart, and you know what? We've got some arrow techs as well, so why don't we just go ahead and set edge triggers on to breaking apart. Alright, let's see. What else did I have? Oh yes, longsword, Roy, never got his purple heart. So Lee can go ahead and award him with that. That gets him 10 XP, which is enough for a 3rd point of edge, which I think is what we're going to spend it on. Zero Chew, Hopping Jack melee specialist. We want to get you in a rifleman or something. But in the meantime, yeah, we'll go ahead and get you a 3rd point of edge as well. Don't think anyone else is ready to advance any yet. Let's see. Ash has only 2 edge. Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure that everyone who can has at least 3 edge. Victor Rama has 2 edge. Let's go ahead and change that. Don Gato has 4. Earl Sinclair has 4. Ruby has 3. Alan Davi has none. Has not seen combat. Okay, well, eventually, maybe. Tentacle Shogun has 4 edge. Fred Jones has 4 edge. Fred French has 4 edge. So it looks like Yarvik only has 2. We need to do something about that. Ernestine Feller. 1-4 pilot. No experience. Or no, like history with the unit is what I mean. Zero Chu spent his XP. Yeah, looks like everyone's got the edge that needs it and can get it. So I think all that's left is repairs. So let's go ahead. Have Elena. Ooh, center torso. Oh, quality E, that's why. Who can we have work on that? Chris is Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It. Yeah, we can do that on a 4. And the right arm, we can have, not Edinburgh, we'll have Fred start on that. It'll take him a little over a day. Let's see, Asrudin, no. Solomon, you've got 3 XP and you're a regular with 60 minutes. You are going to be our new reloading tech. Yeah. Oh. Alexandra, no. Shada with 7 XP. Ratnabala with 0 XP. Yeah. Looks like Ratnabala is going to be doing the rest of our loading. Let's see. Edeborg was going to get started on this right torso. She can do that on a 5. Yeah, that'll take 2 days. Reattaching the front left leg. I guess Loney can do that in a day and a half on a 3. Ratnabala can go ahead and reload some stuff. Who can we get to do the engine? I need a veteran with 200 minutes. We'll give that to, I guess we'll give that to B. This SRM4, we can have, I guess, B do that as well. Let's see, the left torso. It's going to be 270 minutes. We can have Elena do that. Actually, we can have Elena do that relatively quickly. Or, you know, as quickly as if we had done it on double time. So other than the right torso, front left leg is going back on, front right leg is gonna have to wait for the end torso. We've got a foot actuator that needs to be repaired. We can have Penny knock that out real quick. Other than that, it looks like just armor. We'll have Alexandru start on some of this. Let's see what else. I'll hold off on that for just a minute. Actually, Shada can knock these out, and that'll be 120 minutes. Bala, you've got no XP, so I really don't need to be training you up. So sick, you've got 18 XP. You are almost a veteran. Can we maybe pick up an XP or so, knocking out these armors? On a 6. Okay, so he's done 25 minutes. He did, well, like 6 or 7 things, which is a third of an XP. Which works for me. The gun dog is just waiting for its legs and torso to be put back on, looks like. Then we can start replacing these weapons. Let's go ahead and set that to ×4. And then we just got the right torso armor. Okay. Next up is going to be the archer. Center torso is being worked on, right arm is being worked on, the rest is just armor. Around a ball, no, not on a 7. I'm not going to give you the chance to do that. B, can you do that on a 6? Elena, armor specialist. Actually, Elena, man, this archer's in rough shape. It's all D's and oh, that one's a C. That one's a D. D. We got a B. Okay, so the angler has seen better days. I'll go ahead and have Elena start working on the armor for that. Big Nut, can we put armor on the left leg? Sure, thanks. Let's see, the Atlas just has a few little things. We'll do this on a 5, hopefully. Do this 60-minute job real quick. I can do that on a 4. Ratnabala can do that. That leaves her with 180 minutes. Hoser's Ride, which took a bit of a knock. We can have Kai gain some XP trying to replace that left torso armor. It's a good thing we only needed a 4. 75. And Sosa can knock that out real quick. The Banshee needs 50 minutes worth of repairs. We'll have Kai try to knock out both of those. So the Archer and the Gun Dog are the only things left, and they're both in progress. The exception of the Archer's armor, which I'm waiting for someone more skilled. Okay, so we've got Clan Ferrofibrous armor coming off of this Goshawk. I want to salvage, a 330 XL engine. Nice. Denise, you can start salvaging some of these actuators on 5s and gain an XP. Nice. Ratnabala, you can spend a couple of minutes on a couple of these. Jada can knock out one of these real quick as well. Let's see. Shoyab can knock out, I think, 3. Or maybe 4. Let's see. Who can start on the engine? Not George, I don't think. Yasrudin could do it on a 6. But Yasrudin is still green. 3 more XP, Yasrudin will be a regular. But 3 XP is going to take him a little bit of time to get. In the meantime, I don't suppose we have any weapon specialists or anything, do we? B could do that on a 5. I don't want to take that chance. She could do the engine on a 4, but that would take her like 12 days. Wait, no, she's got 240, so 7 days, give or take. Um, hmm. But it is on a 4, and she doesn't. I don't really need her to do anything else. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that over the course of 7 days. We'll go ahead and pull out this 4-ton gyro. I'll have George Valdez do that over the course of a couple days. The cockpit, we can have B work on that. 10-20, so that's gonna take her like 3 days after this. Medium pulse laser, maybe? Can we have Yasrudin grab that? On a 7. No. No, we really can't. Bill can do that on a 7. Okay, I think Yasrudin just needs to do some actuators until he's a little bit better at his job. The Shadowhawk has some actuators. Alright, Yasrudin, guess what? We'll see if we can knock out 2 of those, I was gonna say, but apparently not. We'll go extra time 2 on that one. Bill. Go. Since everyone that's left is a regular, we'll go extra time 2 on all of them. We'll have Bill knock out the first 3. Joya will knock out this one. Kai can knock out what's left of this one. And Vernita also has 240 minutes a day, so we can get started on this and finish that up tomorrow. And that is all of our tech time for the day. We have anything in the warehouse needing repair? Doesn't look like. We've got. Okay, the list is starting to look less damaged. I think. Yeah, the Goshawk, the Vixen, the Shadowhawk, and the Locust to see. And the Hachiman are the only ones needing maintained, which we're not going to do. Actually, wait. The Hachiman, we have tank techs. We can start on this. Is that the only tank up there? Yeah, it is. We'll just go ahead and set all of this to ×4. We'll have doodles. Have doodles start on the armor because I want to get him up to elite. So we'll have everyone else knocking out these stabilizers. Do a pop. We'll have Lori knock out 1. Have Antonio knock out 1. Theresia, no. Hanlon, yeah, you can knock one out by tomorrow. Alright, Doodles. Let's go ahead and take care of some of this armor. Oh, those are 7s. Yeah, I want to be saving this armor. And that'll take tomorrow. Streak SRM4, that's going to be a veteran job. ER mediums, that's going to be a veteran job. LRM 20s. I'm wishing we had an elite mechanic, but we don't. We've got some ammo bins that we can have maybe some of our regulars working on. Sabra, can we get some SRM4 ammo? Ryan, can we get some LRM20 ammo? And just do me a favor and don't drop any of it. Hamid. Okay. Suping, actually, Ayana. Yeah, we'll have Ayana do the engine. That'll take her about 3 days. I'll have Philip do the sensors on a 5, hopefully. Everything else. Amelia, you can knock that out on a... Oh, Amelia is a weapons specialist. Good to know. So yeah, we'll get started on that. And meanwhile, Amelia is doing maintenance on 2 vehicles, which is occupying almost all of his time. Mary Louise, however, could be doing that maintenance. What is that? That is the Mobile Long Tom 60 and APC 79. Well, there's one of them. And there's the other. And we were switching those over to Marie Louise. Signed person, tech, veteran, Mary Louise. And that frees up Amelia to do weapon stuff tomorrow and from here on out. Good deal. Let's see. Mary Teresier has more XP than, say, Hamid or Ryan. Yeah, let's get Maria's other... Yeah, we'll give that to Hamid. And Bogomil has 7 XP. I don't... 7 XP, 4 XP. What? I'm okay with that. Lori Shoy is doing a thumper vehicle, which leaves her with 180 minutes a day. Yeah, can't wait until we've got an elite mechanic, preferably one with clan tech and weapon tech and armor tech and all the good stuff. But that's gonna be a ways off. Now I think we're ready to advance today. Yes, we have unmaintained units. It is Sunday, December 23rd, so much like in real life, the week of Christmas. Sergeant Jamil performs maintenance on the Wolverine Mark 5.5. And it looks pretty good, with the exception of its left leg maintaining quality E. There's still a few days to Xmas, you can always hope. Hope for what? Hope that we get a mission between now and then. Maintenance on the Chippewa. Oh. Still seeing a couple season Bs, but it's mostly all A's. Chris fixed the center torso on the Angler, good deal. Elena fixed the armor on the Archer. Fred Modry fixed the right arm. Loney got the front left leg on the Goliath. Oh, for elite mechanics with clan skills. Yeah, we can hope for elite mechanics with clan skills for Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to get them, but we can always hope. Veronica Hurst got the ER small laser out of the Locust and earned an XP doing it, which puts her at 16. Shasa and Guillaume both failed to get their small lasers out of the Locust, and Janet is still working on hers. We did get the cockpit and the actuators out of the Locust. We're still working on the gyro out of the Vixen. We got the cockpit out of the Vixen. We got the right torso on the Goliath. Good job. Leave out an alicorn-sized stocking and see what happens. With a note on it that says, if you can fix me, you can keep me. And Edinburgh also gained an XP for putting the torso on the Gundog. Nice. We got the jump jet out of the Shadow Hawk, but not the lower arm. We got the upper leg out, the lower leg, the foot. We got some stabilizers and armor off of the Hachiman. We did not get the engine or the sensors yet. We knew that was going to be a couple days. We did get the gyro out of the Vapor Eagle. Failed to get the upper leg actuator out. We've got the Marauder should be ready tomorrow. If Kazuko, what's your role probably gonna be like? Yeah, that's gonna be like a 10 plus roll, I'm sure. I'm assuming we haven't already had it. So yeah, let's see. That's the infirmary is still squared away. It's really just gonna be repairs from here out. We'll have Chris maybe knock out some of these lower quality armors. With the Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It bonus. Let's see. We can have Fred Modry. That's 180 minutes. Who do we have with 180 minutes? I guess Loney can do those. Alright. That's that taken care of. The Cronus needs some reloads. That was going to be... Was that Rondabala? No, that was... Daniel Apty? No, Daniel Apty has a lot of XP. Ethan. Yeah, Ethan, you can do some reloading for us. No, that's getting salvaged. Those are getting salvaged. The Marauder is going to need some reloads. Oh. Good thing it was only 2 points, and he gained an XP for it. So I'm not mad about that. What I am mad about is that now it has an uneven number of minutes. That's going to annoy me. 192. Let's see. Left arm is at 92%, right torso is at 50%. We'll have... Actually, we don't need ×4 on that. We can have Fred Modry knock that out in 270 minutes. And we can have... How about we have Loney knock that out over the course of a day and a half. Where did our ammo guy go? Ethan Labrie with 117 minutes left. How about we get rid of that 2 real quick? There we go. That leaves you at 75 minutes, so we can reload. Quick draw. We don't need to reload the Warhammer. We can reload the Wolverine. And we've got a busted hand actuator on the Wolverine as well. We can have Daniel Apty do that on a 5. We got 75 minutes left. We'll have Halima knock out these armors, I think. There we go. The Warhammer took barely any damage. Halima can knock this out on a 6, I hope. Very nice. Barely, but nice. Let's see. Guillaume. Okay. That's 4s and 3s. We can actually make this into a 4 as well. So yeah, this Warhammer is actually going to be super easy to work on. We'll do 4. We'll do Guillaume. No, we'll do these. Wait, what? How are we out of armor already? We just had like 1800 points. That's not right. standard. We've got 928 points of ferrofibrous armor. I know we had plenty of armor. We had like 50 some odd tons, I think. Stand in front of too many guns, apparently. Purchase parts. Armor standard. Buy in bulk. I think that should be plenty. 2.5 million C-bills. I do. That can't be. I know I had tons and tons of standard armor. Did it really go that quickly? Oh. We've got plenty of ferrofibers for the Cronus, so we could go ahead and do that. The Goliath doesn't have any armor damage except on the right torso. The Goshawk, we're taking the armor off of it. The Hatchman is also taking the armor off of that. Locust 2C, taking the armor off of it. The Marauder. Elena can knock out the center torso, I hope, in 180 minutes. Yes, she can. Orion is a work in progress. The quick draw has ferrofibrous armor. We can work on that. We'll go ahead and have Elena do that. She is an armor specialist. Man, I'm still just tripping over the fact that I somehow ran out of armor already. So we've got, can Chris reattach the right leg? Can she repair this leg? It would take a really long time. Fred Modry could do it in 4 days. Shasa, no. No, we've got a veteran. No. Knock that out in, what, 3 days? Let's see, SRM4. I guess we can have Ratnabala do that. I guess we'll have Bill knock out the second one. The small laser can go to Shoyab. That'll be 10x. I kind of want to do that on a 4. I'll have Tamalika do that over the course of today and tomorrow. Alright. Yasrudin. Alright. Need to get you some XP. Got that one. So let's just go ahead and do all of these at ×4. All of these at ×4. Do this one at ×4. That way, no matter who does it, they get an easier time of it. So Yasrudin can go ahead and take the head armor on a 5. See, that's another 180 right here, so we can take the left arm armor on a 5. We can have Sosik knock out a couple of these jobs. We've got a 380 and a 100, should work. Let's see, Denise has 16 XP, so she could also use some. And she is... Why is she having an easier time of it? Yeah, we'll go ×3 on the right leg armor. Knock that out real quick. Okay, maybe not. Kai. On a 6. Oh, because Denise has tech knowledge, so she wasn't getting the +2 for clan. I was like, why is it so much easier? Let's see. You can have George Valdez knock that out over the course of 3 days. Or we can have him knock this out over the course of 3 days. So we'll go ahead and do that. 6 days, no. 3 days. Yeah, we'll have Chris go ahead and start on that. And since I'm anticipating a slow couple of days, but we'll see what Monday brings. Hopefully not much that we'll need armor for. Alright, Gundog is being worked on as much as possible. The Goshawk still needs its everything. Jump jets. Those are not clan tech, are they? No, we can have Shada knock out one of those. We can have Salmon knock out 1 or 2 of those. We can have Kostya knock out 1 of those. The machine guns and the half machine gun ammo bin, those are also clan tech. Medium pulse laser. There's another jump jet. We could start on that. The cockpit's being worked on, and the leg actuator. We can have Kai do that. And gain an XP for it. Okay, so that's the Goliath, the Goshawk, the Hachiman. We can start some stuff on here. Where's Doodles? On a 6, hopefully. On a 6 over 4 days. Yeah, that's gonna be a week. That's gonna be a week. And I think that's where I stop. I'm not trying to give someone with 60 minutes a day a 480-minute job. Let's see, the Locust has some armor that can come off. But not... Well, Elena has some time. Okay, and then we can salvage the head. No, that's clan tech. We've still got some armor that can come off. We've got some ER lasers that can come off. I kind of want to wait on the rest of those. Marauder's waiting on armor. The Orion's waiting on armor. Shadowhawk 2C. Clan Ferrofibrous armor. See if I can knock that down to a 5 and do that. And a 7. Oof. How about a 5 and we do that over today and tomorrow? Let's see, the actuators, we can actually have our regulars do that in real time. That's going to be Kai for the first one, Monroe for the second one. Okay, Vernita for the second one. Ethan Labrie for the third one. And we'll leave Guillaume with his 2 minutes because it bothers me. Alright, I think we're about ready to advance to the Christmas Eve, which is a Monday. Here's hoping we don't end up with a battle. Especially not one that involves our damaged lances. Personnel market updated. We've got a soldier with a ballistic rifle platoon, not worried. New scenario. Special scenario Star League Cache 1 will occur tomorrow. That sounds intriguing. Star League Cache, huh? We got the left arm fixed on the Orion. We got the front left leg on the Gundog. We destroyed a small laser trying to put it on the Gundog. Fortunately, it was an inner sphere small laser, not a clan small laser. We also failed to get the LB-10X. Tamalika, what are you doing? Doodles attempts to salvage an ER medium laser off the hatchment. Failed by 3. Did not destroy the part, but it's not going to be salvageable. Yeah, that's impossible. So we can sell it after we take everything else out of it. Everything else is a work in progress. Marauder needs a 12, gets a 5. Will be another 38,000 minutes. Okay, Kazuko, you go on with your bad self on that. Actually, Kazuko. Okay, yeah, you're not. I was worried that Kazuko was the one I gave all the maintenance to. Found a bunch of armor, got some XP for our administrators. Speaking of which. No, none of our administrators are ready to go up to elite, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got all this armor on the way. Some of it'll be coming in tomorrow, I'm sure. Oh, we've got some parts needing fixed now. Let's go down to armor standard and see how much we've got arriving tomorrow. Transit 1 day, 640 points. Huzzah. Let's check out the briefing room. That is pending for Christmas morning. We do not have a Clan Wolf enemy selected yet. We do have a 5-6 and a BL6 KNT on a Brian Cash map, 20 by 35, and an Ice Storm. We're starting in the center. Winner controls the battlefield. Cost and payout, 1 mech, Star League mech, 1 unit. Okay. So who do we want to take on this battle? That sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Dang it. Alright, small laser on the Gundog. We'll have Denise try to knock that out on a 5, and the LB-10X. I want a veteran working on that. Do I have a veteran? 480 minutes. I do not. Tamalika, you're best I've got. That'll be today and tomorrow. Do we get to pick the Star League mech? I don't believe we do. I believe it is awarded either randomly or it might be the Black Knight that we're deploying with. I've seen that happen before. I don't know if it was a coincidence or if it was planned that way, but I have done the Star League Cache battle with a wingman and been given the wingman's mech at the end of the battle. So I can't be sure that's what's gonna happen now. But is the Black Knight even Star League era mech? Oh. It'll be what you fight, I think. Well, that's interesting. Because without an op 4 selected, I'm expecting it to generate one based on the mech that I throw into it. Which is going to be super interesting. We'll try a couple things. We still have no armor on hand. No. There we go. Yeah, we'll be collecting all the clan endo steel that we can. The impulse laser. Can we have Elena take that out on a 4? Ultra autocannon 10. Can we have... I guess we're gonna wait on that. Edinburgh with internal specialist. What can we be working on? We could be... Someone's already reattaching the right leg there. Okay, so Edinburgh doesn't have anything she needs to be working on right now. We can start doing some crazy stuff like salvaging some clan mechs. Let's see. Veteran 240. No. Veronica. No. I guess that'll have to be Chris then. And we'll have Edinburgh start on this. Let's see. We've just got... we'll have Lonnie start on this machine gun. Not a lot left for our regulars to be working on, I don't think. We'll have Doodle start on this LRM-20 on a 6. It's not ideal. And Amelia can knock that out on a 6. Yes, we can. Let's see, the Locust. Maybe not Fred, but... Fred can work on that. It'll take him like a few days. No big deal. Who was our armor specialist? Or no, it was Danielle was a clan tech. Yes, Rudin is a clan tech as well, so we need to be getting him that XP. We have no, I don't want. Let's. The 20-ton mech, right? We really need a 20-ton clan under steel left leg. That bad. No, we can take that risk. Let's see. What else can we be working on right now? Those are clan stuff, so I want elites and veterans working on that. That's just waiting on armor. Clan stuff, armor. Alright, I think we're ready to advance the day and take on this mission. This is gonna be interesting. New battle mech variant unveiled at Furillo and the FNS. Oh, a new variant of the Axeman battle mech has been demonstrated to the top brass of the AFFC. A new variant changes the entire tactical purpose of the mech more in line with standoff fighters such as the Trebuchet. Long-range missile systems are added in place of the devastating heavy autocannon, which can literally tear many mechs to scrap before the massive hand-to-hand weapon can be used to finish them off. Many veteran mech warriors are leery, though, of having the heavier weapon removed in favor of such long-range focused design. Time and experience will tell if they are proven to be valid concerns. Okay. Maintenance on the Slayer is slowly improving. Maintenance on the Leopard is also slowly improving. Love to see it. I'm seeing a D turned into a C. A couple D's turned into C's. Now I just need to do that to all the E's. Failed to get the front right leg on the Goliath. Did get the LB10X on there. Let's see. Refits are gonna be a while. We've got armor came in today. 40 tons of armor. Okay. So let's start with a light mech, shall we? Just to see. Deploy unit to Starling Cache. Cache, I don't know, whatever. And that gives them a Peregrine, a Talon, and an Ice Storm. All with, or mostly with decent pilots, against our Spider. That hardly seems fair. We do have a Black Knight though. Let's undeploy you. Let's go with a medium then. Oh. Against a medium, they bring a Griffin 2N, a Lynx 9Q, and a Kintaro 19. 5,000 battle value. Still a lot of firepower, but at least they don't have the superior pilots. Let's see what they bring to a heavy fight. To a heavy fight, they bring a Black Knight, a 6B Black Knight, a Guillotine 3N, and a Marauder 2R. So yeah, we're looking like we're gonna be outnumbered 3-1 no matter what. Let me try. Let me throw in an elite or assault mech. Yeah. Let me see what they have to say about an Atlas. A Marauder 2C, a Crockett, and an Atlas 2. They are not joking around. Honestly, I think I like our odds best with the medium mechs. Because that way we've got enough punch that we can influence the outcome of the fight against, instead of having our spider against 3 lights. I feel like the Cronus. And that also helps the Black Knight that's going to be deploying with us shine. Unless Hoser would like to volunteer to go into a 3-on-1 deathmatch. Or, Scarponi. He'll go if you need him. Honestly, he's not my first choice. If you want, I can do that, but I'm thinking about the Cronus, to be honest. Okay. I don't like the idea of taking on an Atlas 2 and a Marauder 2, as well as a Crockett. I don't think any of our assault mechs could be able to stand up to that. You guys. All right. I guess we're gonna send the Cronus. Griffin 2N, a Lynx, and a Kintaro. Against our elite pilot and a Cronus, Mark 4, and a 5-6 and a Black Knight. We're deploying in the center, they're deploying in the north. And the Black Knight, we're looking for free Wrestling Republic. We'll go with the Freeman. And let's check out this map. Okay. So a little bit of cover, a little bit of elevation, a little bit of roads. All right, we've won initiative and we are going last. We do have the ER large laser. So I'm thinking maybe we can sit here and camp for a minute. Oh, is it dark? All right, we've lost initiative, but at least we're not going first. Oh, we've got sensor returns already. We can't quite get to them this turn. If we go here, we can jump into these woods next turn. I'd like to isolate them. I'd like to take them out one by one, which kind of means that I want to stay over here by the Black Knight. So yeah, let's give them a chance to separate a little bit. Actually, I think they're all 5/8s, aren't they? And oh, he uprooted a tree to use as a club. I should have thought of that too. Subtracting 3 heat to extreme temperatures. Okay. That is going to favor them more than us. Alright, Black Knight is continuing to advance. We do not have sensor returns this time. We can get 7 hexes in at a full clip. And now we've got eyes on nobody. Alright, nobody building up any heat. Nobody's taking any damage. Oh, there's the Griffin, there's the Kintaro. Oh man. They're not kidding around. What I can do actually, I can take some back shots on the Kintaro. The Griffin is just as maneuverable as I am. Lynx is too, I believe. Yeah, they're both 5/8/5s. The Kintaro is a 5/8. Yeah, let's try to take out the Kintaro first. And then I'm thinking maybe the Lynx. 185, 179 Pharaoh. Yeah, let's try to take out the Kintaro and then the Lynx. Oh, they're ganging up on me. Do not like that. Kintaro is very dangerous. I know it's got the SRMs and a couple medium lasers and some LRMs. Yeah, 2 SRM6s, 2 medium lasers. That's not hugely dangerous. I'm just hoping to take him out of the fight early with an ammo explosion. And I've got him on 7s and 5s. And an 8. Oh, because it's windy as well. The Lynx missing on 9s, except he did land 2 hits. 2 medium lasers to the right leg and center torso, down to 21 and 23. The Griffin lands a hit with his ERPPC to our right torso, we're down to 11. The Black Knight missing on 12s, the Kintaro missing on 8s, stiletto at the Kintaro. Hits him in the center torso rear and the right torso rear with medium pulse laser fire, hits him in the left leg. 3 SRMs to the right torso rear and the right arm, going internal but not getting the ammo. Is the right torso even where he keeps his ammo? Oh yeah, he keeps ammo in that right torso. So we took 20 plus, we need a 4, get a 4. The Kentaro needs a 5, gets a 4. Takes 6 damage to the center torso and the right arm. Doesn't hurt the pilot in the fall. Kentaro is an easy ammo boom, not as easy as a Dervish. Yeah, I believe it. I know Dervishes are pretty explodey. We kicked him in the left torso and the center torso. He's down to 6 and 9 in those locations. We're up to 3 heat. The Griffin is up to 3 heat. The Lynx is up to 3 heat. Everyone else is running cool. I don't like how much damage we've already taken. We're at 95.75%. They're at 95.5%. We are just barely edging ahead of them. Let's see. From there, the Griffin can't really hit us. We're in the rear arc of the Lynx, for what that's worth. We're also in the rear arc of the Griffin. Kentaro needs a 4 to get up, gets the 4, barely. Griffin and the Lynx both firing at the Black Knight. I've got the Griffin on 4s. Yeah, we'll hold off on the SRM this turn just to keep our heat from going too far over. Actually, no, we're gonna jump next turn, and we're probably gonna keep the ER large silent. The Lynx hits the Black Knight in the left torso with a PPC and the center torso with the large laser. The Griffin hits the Black Knight in the left arm with a PPC. The Cronus hits the Griffin in the right arm with the large laser, medium pulses to the left and right leg, and the left leg again, down to 12. The Kentaro at the Black Knight hits him in the left and right arm with medium laser fire. The Black Knight at the Kentaro hits him in the left arm and the head with medium laser fire. Sonya takes her first point of damage, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 11. Griffin took 20 plus, needs a 7, gets a 7. The Black Knight took 20 plus, needs a 7, gets a 5. Takes 8 damage to the center torso rear, leaving it with 2 armor. And Tharwa Kuchis needs a 7 to avoid hurting themselves, gets a 10. We're at 6 heat now. The Griffin is at 3, the Lynx is at 1. Everyone else is running cool. We're at 95.75%. Clan Wolf is at 93%. Our tech buddy is at 91%. And they're really ganging up on that Black Knight. Let me see how close I can get this turn. Black Knight fails to get up with a pair of snake eyes, takes 8 damage to the center torso and the right leg, narrowly avoids hurting the pilot, and does get up on the second attempt. Let's see, we've got the Kentaro on a 4. Kentaro's center torso is already pretty weak. Got 4s and 6s. How much do we go over? 9. Or we can large laser silence and go over none. 6s and a 7, yeah. We'll cool down this turn. Black Knight with large lasers and medium lasers on 9s. Hits the Griffin in the right arm with a medium laser. Woo. The Lynx on 5s. Hits the Black Knight in the left leg with a large laser, left arm and left leg with medium lasers, right arm with a medium laser. Griffin hits the Black Knight in the left leg with a PPC down to 1 armor. The Cronus at the Kentaro. We hit him in the left torso down to 0. We hit him in the left arm down to 7. Right leg down to 17. 2 SRMs both to the right arm. The Kentaro at the Black Knight hits him in the center torso rear with a medium laser, hits him in the left leg with a medium laser, critting on his upper and lower legs. Lands a narc on his right torso rear, and then lands 3 SRMs to the left leg and left torso rear. Followed that with 3 more SRMs to the left and right torso rear and the head, forcing Tharwa's first consciousness check. Kentaro needs a 5, gets a 9. The Black Knight needs 3 checks, all of them at 10. Wow. Falls, takes 8 damage to the center torso rear, critting on the gyro, leaving it with 12 structure. Needs a 10 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 9. Needs a 5 to stay conscious, gets a 6. Well. They all kick him in the left torso rear, the right torso, and the left arm. And he's not getting back up with the busted leg and a busted gyro. Hopefully he ejects, honestly. I don't know if I can take on these 3 by myself at this point. But we're at 95.75%. They're at 90.9%. And they are still all ganging up on the Black Knight. I can not quite get into the back of the links over here. But I can maybe take a shot at the Kentaro. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do that. We got the Kentaro on a 5. Got him on some 7s. And we'll throw in an 8 to go 3 heat over. Alright, Lynx hits the Black Knight in the center torso rear, hits it in the right torso rear, left arm destroyed, center torso rear, there goes the Black Knight. Okay. They all wasted the rest of their shots this turn. The Cronus hits the Kentaro in the left torso. Boom goes the narc. Boom goes the narc capable ammo. Kentaro suffers catastrophic damage, destroyed by ejection. Everything explodes, 120 damage to the center torso. So that is now a 1-on-2 match, down from a 2-on-3 match. I'm at 3 heat, the Griffin is at 3 heat, the Lynx is still at 0. Sonya dies in the snow. Team 1 is at 63%, Team 2 is at 67%. We're at 95.75 still, they're at 67.8. Where can we go to try to be a little bit safe from these guys? We can get there next turn. Alright, yeah, let's try leading these guys on a merry little chase. Let's see, we've got the Lynx on 7s, we've got the Griffin on 9s. Back against the edge of the map board. I think I'd rather stay mobile. I mean, either way, I don't have to worry about them getting into my back, but if I stay mobile, I have less worry of them getting in my front as well. We'll skip the ER, and we'll go with the mediums and the SRMs. Or we could go 3 heat over for the ER instead of the SRMs. I think I want to do that. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 over. That's what we were planning on. Let's see if we can do some good work. Cronus misses with the ER large. Medium pulses hit the center torso and the left arm. Lynx on 8s hits us in the left arm with a medium laser. The Griffin misses on a 12. We're at 3 heat, the Lynx is at 1. I think that round goes to us. We're at 94.7%, they're at 66.9%. We've lost initiative. Get into these woods this turn, and we'll be in these woods next turn, I think. Okay, so we've got the Lynx on a 5 now, or the Griffin on an 11. That's an easy choice. We'll throw in a couple of 9s, and we'll throw in a 10 because it's less heat. Cronus misses with the ER large again. Hits with the medium pulse to the right leg for 3 damage. Oh, extreme range down to 23. The Lynx hits us in the center torso with a PPC down to 13 armor. Ouch. Everything else misses. We're at 2 heat. They're both running cool. We've lost initiative again. Jump into these heavy woods here. Alright, so we've got the Lynx on 6s. Got the Griffin on 7s. We'll do like that. Alright, we hit him in the left leg with the large laser, the left arm and the right leg with medium pulses. Medium pulse to the right arm critical, critting on his PPC. Very nice. And he hits us in the left leg with that very same PPC, down to 16 armor there. Hits us in the right arm with a medium laser, down to 13. The Griffin missing on a 12. The Lynx needs a 7 for taking 20 plus, gets a 9. We're at 2 heat, the Lynx is at 1, the Griffin is running cool. We've lost initiative again. We are at 89.4%, they're at 56.5%. Wish we could win initiative just once. Oh, the Griffin is hiding from us, and the Lynx, we've got him on 8s. And we'll throw in a 10, we'll throw in 2 10s, and we'll throw in an 11 just to be 1 heat over. Missed on the 8, missed on the 10s, missed on the 11. He missed on 10s and 12s except for a medium laser tagging us in the left leg for 5, down to 11. Round goes to them. We're at 1 heat, there is 0. We've won initiative this turn. We are at 88.3%, they're at 56.5. Oh, I want to get under the Griffin's guns. I really do. Okay, we've got him on 6s and 4s and a 7, I believe. 6, 4, 4, 4, and we'll go 4 heat over on a 7. And we knocked him down. The Griffin on 11s and 12s missed us with everything. Oh, that Griffin has SRMs. I missed that up until now. The Cronus hits him in the right leg with an ER large, medium pulses to the left torso, right arm, and right arm. And the SRMs miss. He needs a 7 to stay standing, gets a 6. Takes 6 damage to the center torso and right leg, needs a 7 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 7. And we can kick him twice on 2s using the left side table. Got him in the right torso and the left arm for 12 each, both of which were strong, both of which are now kind of weak. We are at 4 heats, they're both at 0. We've won initiative again, we're at 88.3%, they're at 53.25%. Oh, the Lynx is backing up, and the Griffin didn't do much of anything. We're in heavy woods? We're in heavy woods. We're under his guns. He's got a large laser and 4 mediums. We are 5 hexes from him, which is medium range for all of his mediums. So that's plus 4 for woods and... No, I don't... can he... Yeah, he can see us, I think. But he's going to be getting a plus 4 for the woods, plus 2 for range. That's plus 6. On top of a 3, so that's 9s. We'll stand still. We'll try to take out this Griffin real quick. Griffin tries to get up and falls, takes 6 damage to the right leg and right torso, needs a 6 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets an 11. Second attempt successful, needs a 6, gets an 8. Yeah, that's going to be the ER large, the 3 medium pulses, and the SRMs. That puts us at 2 heat over. And he is prone. Lynx hits us in the center torso with that large laser. We're down to 5 armor there. Ouch. The Griffin on 7s and 8s hits us with 5 SRMs. Our right arm is down to 5 armor. We hit him in the right torso. The right arm is destroyed, critting on his ERPPC, critting on his SRM 6 ammo. SRM 6 ammo explodes. Remaining damage prevented by case. Medium pulse laser to the right arm transfers to the center torso. Medium pulse laser to the center torso. SRMs to the left arm and center torso. Automatically falls. Pilot unconscious. On its left side, taking 5 damage to the center torso and 1 to the center torso, down to 2 armor. And Ming Ching cannot avoid taking damage, takes a 5th point of damage, so that will be 11s to get back up. We kick. 11s to get back up. And it's got no ammo. Yeah, we're not going to kick. We're at 2 heat, the Griffin is at 1, and the Lynx is at 0. We've lost initiative though. So we will go ahead and bug out for a bit. Let the Lynx come to us. We're not taking aim shots at the Griffin. We are taking shots at the Lynx on an 8. And we'll throw in a couple 10s. And then 11 to go 1 heat over. We missed him on an 8. We missed him with the 10s. We did hit him in the right arm and right torso with SRMs. He's shooting at us on 12s, misses with everything. No one has to make any piloting checks. Large laser is short range, right? For us, I mean, we've got the ER large laser. He's got a standard large laser. Yeah. So, yeah, it's easier for us to be at short range than it is for him. We've got like an extra 2 hexes. We've won initiative. We're at 84.5% of our forces. Clan Wolf is at 39.6% of theirs. Oh, and he is bugging out. We will jump in close and hit him with some pulse lasers. We've got him on 6s and 4s, I believe. Yeah, 6s and 4s, and a 7. We'll go 3 heat or 4 feet over, 4 heat over for that. He's got us on 12s. He misses with everything. We've got him on 6s and 4s. We hit him in the left arm with the ER large, down to 7 structure. Medium pulses to the left leg, right leg, and center torso. All those still down to double digits. The SRM 4 misses. He took 20 plus, needs a 7, gets a 9. We are not going to be kicking the Griffin. Ming Ching almost wakes up, gets a 10, but that's not enough. We've lost initiative again. Well, it seems to be working, so we'll keep doing it. We'll jump back into this hex. Outranged, it looks good. Oh, where did he go? Can we hit him in the head? On a 12, sure, we'll try to shoot him on the head on a 12. Missed. No, rolled a 7 to wake up, stays unconscious. We won initiative. We are at 84.5, they're at 37.8. How about we run, just to see what we can see. Slightly less evasive. But it also makes it easier. Oh wait, we've got hopping jack. We don't need to not jump. Forgot. So we've got 6s on him. At the very least, though, it doesn't mean that we didn't build up any heat. The links on 10s and 12s missing with everything. The Cronus at the links misses with the ER large. Medium pulses to the right leg and left leg down to 5 and 6 in those locations. 3 SRMs to the right arm, left torso, and left leg down to 4. We're not picking the Griffin again still. Needs an 11 to wake up, gets a 9. Everyone's running cool. We've won initiative. We're at 84.5. They're at 36.4. All right, Lynx, what are you gonna do? Wait, what is his? Three, 6. We are 2, 3. So that's a difference of 3. I just want to see something real quick. To hit 1. Yeah, because hopping jack helps. Piloting skill differential. Melee specialist helps. Only 17 points of damage though. And we would have to survive getting shot at in the air first. Now we've got ER large laser. He does not. Can we? We go here. We can jump into these heavy woods next turn. We can tag him with the large laser at medium range this turn. We've got him on a 7. And we've got him on a 12. Sure, we'll fire off some SRMs on a 12. He missed us on a 10. We hit him in the right torso. He's down to 10 armor. Ming Ching stays unconscious with an 8. Everyone's running cool. We've won initiative. Oh, you done messed up, guy. Okay, he's shooting at us with medium lasers. We're in heavy woods. We're shooting at him with pulse lasers. He's out in the open. I don't see this going his way. We'll go 3 heat over for an 8. He missed us on 11s. On 7s, we hit him in the left arm, which is destroyed and transfers into the left torso. Medium pulse laser to the left leg, goes internal, crits on a jump jet. Medium pulse laser to the center torso. Medium pulse laser to the right arm. 3 SRMs to the left leg. Right arm down to 0, right leg down to 3. So he is now a 5-8-4. And we're also going to be kicking him twice on 5s. We missed him on the first one. We did kick him with the second in the left leg, which destroys it and transfers into the left torso. We need a 3 to stay standing. We get the 4. He goes down, takes 6 to the left and right torso, needs a 12 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 5, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 9. Sorry, Michelle. So Ming Ching is still asleep, and I think the Lynx is about to eject. We've won initiative. We are at 84.5, they're at 22.8, and I think we're about to be able to call it. Oh. Tried to stand, failed. Yeah, we're gonna stand still. See what happened. Needs an 11 to stand up, gets a 9, falls, takes 6 to the left torso rear, hurts the pilot, needs a 5 to stay conscious, gets a 10. Can we just go for some headshots? No, we can't go for headshots. We can only go for back. Might as well fire everything. Not gonna learn. ER large to the right leg, critting on the upper leg. Actually, maybe she doesn't get back up. Maybe she realizes she needs a 12 and stops trying. Center torso rear down to 2, right arm down to 3 structure, right leg down to 2 structure, SRMs to the right arm and right torso rear, critting on the shoulder. We kick. Yeah. Kicked him in the right torso rear, kick him in the right arm, which transfers to the right torso rear, destroying the links by engine destruction. Okay. And given that Ming Ching is not going to wake up anytime soon, and we can assume that when she does, she's going to be staring down the barrel of an ER large laser. Let's go ahead. We'll call it a victory. And I wonder what our prize will be. Okay. So, yeah. Yes, we controlled the battlefield. Cronus took light damage. Center torso and right arm were both down to 5. I don't know if I'd call that light damage, but yeah, it was mostly intact. Ruby took no damage. The Griffin and the Lynx. Both inner sphere. Not really concerned about regular old large lasers anymore. We did capture Ming Ching and Michelle. Nice. And the Griffin. Yeah, we'll give that one to her too. I really feel like the Black Knight didn't really contribute that much aside from soaking up a little bit of damage. Star League Mech, 1 unit. Yes, please. We did not preserve the Black Knight, so that was one objective that we failed. But we did succeed at everything else. Recovered units, Cronus Mark 4. Check, check, check. Alright, check the command center. BL6KNT has been added to the unit roster. It's got Endosteel. It's a command mech. Does not have double heat sinks. Which, in my opinion, it really, really needs. ERPPC, ER large lasers. We can work with this. Yeah, that one was a bit of a challenge. I was kind of worried as soon as the Black Knight went down. Have a look at the customize options. Okay. Okay. The 6B does have double heat sinks. Has the same amount of armor, even though it saved 4 tons. So where does that 4 tons go? Oh, large pulse lasers. Nice. And an ERPPC. Keeps the active probe. Okay. So if we can find some large pulse lasers, wait, don't we already have some large pulse lasers? It's been a while. Large. Weapons. PLSE. Large pulse laser. Impossible. We'll try it anyway, just to see. Yeah, okay. 77,000 in battle loss compensation for the Cronus. We did convince Michelle to defect, not Ming Ching though. Michelle is a Trueborn Mech Warrior, the 3-6, who was piloting the Ming Ching was in the Griffin, Michelle was in the Lynx. Okay. Let me just take a look at something real quick. Prisoners. Okay, yeah, mostly freeborns actually. Soldiers, vehicle driver, vehicle gunner, and then we've got some trueborn mech warriors. Okay. Prisoner Ming Ching and Michelle. I guess we can give those to Delphine. The repair bay, the Cronus is gonna need a little bit of work and some SRM ammo. That said, this is, I think, a good place to go ahead and save it. We'll call it Christmas Day for, I won't be playing next week. In celebration of, you know, Christmas and New Year's, and also I've got tickets to a concert. So, I don't go out often. I do try to prioritize the stream on Thursdays, but given the time of year it is, I feel like you guys can forgive me for missing one more stream before the end of the year. Yes, I also hope that you guys have a great Christmas, and thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe. Sorry, Varank, I made your comment disappear off the screen when I switched over to the different scene. Yeah, there. Thanks for joining me. All that good stuff. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And I hope you have a good one until then.